All right, good morning, everyone. I usually don't film videos in the morning, but here we are. And today I was just kind of thinking about what I wanted to talk about and share with you guys. And today what I want to do is just kind of talk with you about a couple of different tools and softwares for private practice that you might not have heard of that I think you should know about. These are things that some of them I've used and we'll talk about it. Some of them I just know about and I think they could be helpful. I've noticed that in private practice, there's a lot of different tools that are sold to us as therapists. They all say they're going to make our practice easier. They're going to do this. They're going to do that. And some do what they say and some don't. Word of mouth referrals in terms of like tools and, what's going to help us in private practice, I find to be so helpful. So today I wanted to tell you about some tools in all sorts of areas. I'm going to talk to you about like an out-of-network billing tool. I'll talk to you about a marketing company. I'll talk to you about a credentialing company, and I'll talk to you about a EHR. I am not sponsored by any of these companies for this video. They don't know I'm making this video. I am simply just trying to share with you tools that I think could benefit you. All right. So take that with a grain of salt, however you want. But this is basically me just trying to bring to the surface and kind of show other therapists that these tools are out there and you might want to consider them. And then again, some of them I've used and I'll share with you the ones I've used. But yeah, let's not waste any time. Let's just kind of jump in here. I'm going to share my screen with you. Hopefully I'm dialing in these settings. I think I'm finally getting the audio synced up, maybe. All right, but let's just jump in. All right, here we go. So the first one is going to be an out-of-network billing tool. It's called Ther. A lot of people ask about this in Facebook groups. I see people kind of, sharing, different curiosities about this. This is one I have used myself. I've been using it now for a good while. I have used this with clients who have come and gone from our practice. And basically what Ther is an out-of-network billing tool. Now, I think they're trying to build out other features, but primarily what you would use it for is as a service that will help clients obtain their out-of-network benefits. Historically, this is really difficult. But clients have to get super bills from you, and then they have to call the insurance company and submit claims and get checks. It's a pain. What Ther does is they essentially do that for the client, right? So what would happen is, I would see a client in my private practice. They would be using their out-of-network benefits. I would then submit the claim or the information into Ther after the appointment, and then Ther does all the back-end work that is required to obtain the reimbursement, and then they reimburse the client. So the client doesn't actually have to do any work. And this is a tool that has worked well so far in my practice. It does what it says it does. They say they help with out-of-network benefits. They make it easy. And they have done that so far in my practice. And so I think this is a tool that's really great, especially if you're someone who, I think our practice is currently insurance based. Most clients use their insurance, but for the clients that want to work with us and, we're out of network or, whatever the case may be, this is a great option, right? To be able to say, hey, we are out of network with that insurance, but we are, working with this platform called Ther. They'll help you secure the out of network benefits. This is a really nice thing to offer to clients. For some people, it makes a difference. They say, oh, then, I'm willing to do that. And then for therapists who are trying to go the all cash pay route, this can also be a helpful option as well. And again, I think a lot of people are asking about this platform. It is pretty new, right? So they're growing and they're expanding. But from the perspective of a therapist and a clinician, this platform does what it says it does. And the reason why I mentioned I've had clients come and go from the practice who use this, meaning there's been no issues, right? Nothing has kind of been an issue for us in terms of this platform. So that's one of them. Okay, this is out-of-network benefit. I think it's helpful. Let me actually talk to you a bit about a marketing company. Now, I know a lot of people are interested in marketing companies. This one is called Counseling Wise. And basically, this is a company that will help you market your practice. They'll do all sorts of things. Let's see. Do they have their offerings here? I think they do. Yeah, offerings right here. Let me just show you exactly. So they'll do Google ads, they'll do SEO, they'll do writing of blogs, Google business optimization. They're a marketing company designed specifically for therapists. Now, this is a company I have used myself, and I found them to be helpful. Now, I think one thing you need to be aware of when you hire a marketing company is you're never guaranteed results, right? A lot of them will tell you that they guarantee you'll fill up in whatever, how many days. One thing I like about this company is they're very open and honest. They tell you that, marketing, it depends on where you live. It depends on the money you're able to invest. There's a lot of factors that you really can't control. So they're not going to overpromise anything, but they do exactly what they say, and they do it really well. So I did hire this company to help me with my website, to build a Google ad, and to run the campaign with me. And they did a great job with that. Again, a very open and honest company, so I really appreciate that. And if you're looking for a marketing company, I think it's worth having a free consultation with them. Again, there's so many out there, so you really do want to do your vetting well. So and the other thing I liked about them is when you have the free consultation, they're willing to answer all your questions. They're not trying to make a hard sell or anything like that. So they were really, really great, and that really helps. So if you're looking for a marketing company, you might want to check this one out. But again, the thing to really keep in mind is, and I made this mistake early on, is, hiring a marketing company equals, just an expanded, improved practice and more referrals. It might not, especially like Google ads, right? And I'm going to make a video about that another time. But anyway, if you're looking for a marketing company, you might want to check these guys out. Let's segue into a billing company now, credentialing company. This is a company called Greenpoint Med. They recently got bought out, I think, by another company, but they still do what they've always done. And they will do credentialing. So if you're looking to be credentialed independently, outside of Alma, outside of Headway, they'll help you with that process. And then they also offer medical billing, which I've never used them for. I did use this company for credentialing to kind of help me credential independently. And there are tons of credentialing companies out there. Now, I'm not saying that you need to choose this one, but just kind of, again, bringing it to your attention so you at least know it exists. Again, like the other things I've been talking about, they do exactly what they say they do. They were able to get me credentialed. They made the process easier. They answered all my questions. It was a good experience working with them. All right. So just giving you that honest kind of real world review. They are a bit pricey, right? So that is one thing you want to consider. But again, you can have a free consultation, a free call with them to ask them all the questions you need. And I really appreciate that. Again, they're not trying to make a hard sell, but they're willing to answer questions. They're very fair to work with. That was my experience. So if you're looking to be credentialed, you might want to check these guys out. And then they do have this medical billing as well. I didn't use them for that. But if you're looking for a team of billers or something, they could potentially help you with that. You can check it out. I think they might only work with therapy notes at the moment. But yeah, credentialing company, they do what they say they do. Okay. And then finally, this is I think they like to be called a practice management software. But this is essentially like a EHR. It's called Jane. And so this is a place where you can, take notes. It would basically be like a simple practice, right? Or a therapy notes. Like that's what they do. And I think this is a platform that's quite good. You actually don't see many people talking about them. I think they originally started in Canada and then have expanded into the US market. And I really appreciate this company for a few reasons. One is that they are super accessible. So if you say you're interested in checking it out, you get a free demo. Someone will actually get on a call with you like a human being. It's not just a free trial that you check out. You can hop on a call and walk through it and ask them questions and tell them about your practice. And that's awesome, right? So you get to talk to someone. And And I think the practice management software is great. It has tons of features that therapists would want. You can do insurance billing through here. Obviously, you can take all the notes. You got online scheduling. It's got a lot of different things. But again, I'm not here to sell this platform or any of these platforms. I'm here just to kind of share with you that they exist in case you want to check it out. But yeah, those are the 4 things. I was thinking about some of the tools I use that people might not know about, and wanted to bring it to people's attention. And there's a bunch of other tools I can talk about in the future. But today, I at least wanted to share with you about those. But yeah, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I look forward to seeing you in the next. Oh, wait, one other thing. If you're watching these videos and you find it helpful, if you want to interact with me one-on-one, not one-on-one, if you want to interact with me directly, you can consider joining my consultation group. I'll leave a link to that down below in the description. It's an online community where people post questions, and I will respond personally to every single one with detailed responses and oftentimes a video. I'll leave a link to that down below. Other than that, though, have a great rest of your day. I'll see you in the next video.